I'm so honored to have this opportunity to come here and say happy birthday. But also, I want to say to Commander Meys, thank you. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you. As we heard earlier, the Incapié family has been here from Colombia for about 50 years. My family had been here since about 40 years in the United States. I personally gonna be 30 years here in the United States next year. And I came here in 1994, 20 years old, didn't speak the language, and I had been able to get an education, serve my community, and be elected to serve the community, and that wouldn't happen any other place. Those are things that happen in this country, in the United States. And it happened thanks to you and to all the veterans that are here because of your service. That's why that is possible. So I want to take this moment to say thank you for all your service, for what you do, for helping build a nation that opened the doors to different waves of immigrants that come here and become an Americans and become part of this nation. Because my story, the Incapié family story, is not unique to us, right? There were other generations of Americans that came from other countries and became part of this nation. And the one thing that keeps this nation going is the service of our veterans, of our military. So thank you so much. And Jacques, I was so happy that when we talked to your family, we learned about how you became a Rhode Islander. So I was told that Jacques and his wife decided to travel to see where they were going to settle. And they came to Rhode Island and they fell in love with Rhode Island. Just kind of what it happens to me. So it's so good to know that you chose Rhode Island. You and your family chose to stay here. And I want to thank you for choosing Rhode Island. And we have been trying to make things better for our military members, especially for the veterans. And one of the changes that we made last year is to make sure that we don't tax the military pension anymore, to make sure that the veterans can stay here in Rhode Island. I want to thank you for choosing Rhode Island. And I have for you, actually, a certificate of appreciation, which I want to give to you. And it says, be it known that Lieutenant Governor Sabina Matos hereby grants this recognition of outstanding military service to Commander Charles Chuck Meys. Your exemplary leadership and dedicated service across 3 wars have made our nation a better place to live. You set an inspiring example of selflessness and hard work for the generations who you fought to protect. Rhode Island is forever indebted to you for your service. On this, your 98th birthday, I wish you health, happiness for all your days. Congratulations and happy birthday. Thank you for your service and happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm just another guy, another serviceman, living my last days at a place that has lots of service, and they're my buddies, they're my friends, they're my life. Everything that's happened to me since I've been here at the Atrium has been a blessing. It's been a blessing to know that other people care about you. I never dreamt in 100 years that I would live to be 98 years old. The thought never crossed my mind. But as I got into my 80s and the 90s, I thought, well, there is a life beyond what I imagined. So now when somebody says, what's your ambition? I said, well, I might as well shoot for 100. I had a cardiogram done the other day, and the technician worked on me for about an hour and a half, and I said afterwards, I said, well, do I have a couple of more years in me? And she said, a couple? She says, I'd say you have at least 10 if you keep on doing what you're doing. So I was surprised, but to look around this room and see all these people who live here, who I love, who are so kind to me, and I try to be kind in return to them. And all I can say is, God bless you all, and thank you.